The following show is not intended for children under the age of 17. There will be foul language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Numbers in my stock is going up 'cause of my hunger. When you see me in my zone, I'm locked in, not clocked in. I'm never boxed in. When you see me in my When I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do with the limited sources you have. Your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long and burdens I've outweighed. When you see me in my
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wednesday nightcap, everybody's favorite day of the week. This is Gentlemen's Talk Wednesday. I am still the one that you know as your host, known as Cowboy GQ, and it's real simple. Being a villain has multiple meanings.
You know, for those watching, he wasn't wearing a hat 10 seconds ago. He must have ran and got that hat like expeditiously.
It was sitting beside me.
Okay, I'm about to say, because like I know you didn't have that cap on before we started the show.
No.
Anyways, what's happening, y'all? Happy Wednesday. It's Outlaw. And send your kids to school nice. I know money tight. You know, things is higher than giraffe booty right now. But damn it, you can push back your hair, nail, and lash appointments and get your kids something nice.
You can, but will you is the question. That part. So tonight's episode is going to revolve around all things back to school related. This is a very interesting school nightcap. I don't think anybody's ever put together a podcast episode quite like this, where we are going to talk about everything from elementary, middle school, high school, and college, all in the same night for various reasons. But everything is revolved around school. So we're going to get started with the craziest story that I didn't even know was a thing, but apparently this shit happened literally this month in August. And it involves a college that can't seem to get out of the spotlight for negative reasons. So Penn State is back in the news again.
Why did I know it's Penn State?
Because there was a cocaine trafficking ring that was broken up and caught up that had pledges packing drugs. So from this article on CBS News written by Mr. Michael Guys, I'm going to read this verbatim so that y'all catch the whole thing. So court records detail the expansive cocaine trafficking ring that snared two Penn State University fraternities and led to charges against 14 people. The Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General said on Monday that the massive drug operation was the Delta Upsilon and Sigma Chi fraternity houses, with cocaine being distributed mainly to Penn State students. I'm going to leave that where it's at. The drugs were brought to the university in State College from Philadelphia and New York. The state attorney general's office says what we know is pledges cut and packaged the cocaine. So basically, the attorney general's office said the pledges at the two off-campus fraternity houses cut and packaged the cocaine, including some who did it as an indoctrination into the fraternities. When asked whether hazing charges will be filed, they declined to answer. Motherfucker, this ain't got shit to do with fucking hazing. This is drugs. This goes back to what I mentioned earlier about it. This is an ongoing investigation. We're here to discuss the 14 defendants, specifically the drug charges that were filed against them. Penn State's largest dealer, Augusto Abatelio and Thomas Robinson, who were former Penn State students, were the main suppliers of the drug ring. And hold on, because it gets better. This bold motherfucker here literally called himself the cocaine kingpin and called himself Pablo Pledgecabar. That was what he called himself, Pablo Pledgecabar. If you caught that, that is diabolical. He turned himself in and he got denied bail. But the fact that he called himself Pablo Pledgecabar is some colonizer ass shit if I ever heard it in my life. But anyway, I digress. Multiple witnesses who testified in front of the grand jury referred to Abatelio as the largest dealer of cocaine for Penn State University students. According to according to Sunday, he was described at the very top of the chain, while Robinson was a rung below on that ladder. So basically, you caught the big fish and the medium fish in the same context. Just because you're at college and you're making money and you think that it's something you can get away with, it's not. Yeah, the actual drug dealing was largely from friend to friend, fraternity brother to fraternity brother, acquaintance to acquaintance. So, yeah, 13, 14. Yeah, so here we go. So, and they named all these cats off too, which I don't know any of these cats, but even still, like, this is Lord Jesus. Penn State, what y'all doing again? Outlaw, your thoughts on the cocaine?
Man, I'm looking at the pictures of these cats, and it's just like
Oh
I
yeah,
can I can smell the Netflix movie coming out right now.
it's like some remake of Superbad type shit.
Yeah, like I'm just like one of them kind of does look like
Pablo
McLovin,
Plechkavar do kind of look like McLovin just a little bit.
just a little bit, man. Like, yeah, man. I'm thinking back on like when I was in college, and the worst that we really got up to was like just weed, man. Like nobody was
Weed,
like,
bar pills.
yeah, bars, of course, but
Because also because one, we couldn't afford, you know what I'm saying, the powder.
man, we wasn't skiing like that, bro. That was
No.
high dollar, bro.
Listen, if we was chasing snow, it was not that type of snow. It was a whole different type of snow.
Nah, bro. I mean, I guess my biggest question is like, was it necessary? I mean, obviously not, but it's like, what prompted them to start, a fucking drug ring in college of all places, man?
Because they know Penn State got that bread. The kids that go to that school come from money. They was thinking straight dollars.
They wasn't thinking very long term, bro. Cause like I just knowing what I know about criminal enterprise, I'm not a criminal, by the way. It's just like inevitably the shit come crashing down, bro. Like, and to call yourself Pablo Plechkabar, you must not finish Narcos because Pablo didn't have a happy ending, bro.
No, and this shit goes all the way back to 2023, and it's 2026. So, and you got 14 people that are on pending drug charges. Yeah, y'all finna go away. And it's like, and you did it through the fraternity. You had the pledges, cutting and packaging the drugs.
That's some goofy shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, what would stop a potential pledgee from being like, nah, this ain't it. I gotta go snitch. Fuck all this. Like, this is fucking with my money now. Like, you fucking with my future career. Like, you fucking with my whole life because you got me packaging drugs because you want me to be in your fraternity. Like, it ain't that worth it.
Man, and I could just see like Penn State cracking down hard on the incoming like semesters, bro. Like Penn State already has a reputation. Like I feel like they stay in the headlines, like you say. Like,
Yeah.
God damn.
Look, I'm glad Saquon Barkley found his way out of there and didn't get caught up in no bullshit. He might be the best thing that came out of Penn State.
Cocaine of all things to be slinging. I mean,
in the modern era, I don't know, dog. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wish I had a better like understanding, but I don't.
And I feel like it just sounds too easy to get caught, like it just all it takes is for like one person to ask, hey, where'd you get this from? And questions lead to more questions and more questions, and like it just sounds too easy for your drug ring to fall apart in college.
Yeah.
There's not enough, I guess, anonymity and
anonymity, right?
Yeah. People talk too much in college, bro.
Well, we are in the social media era, so you ain't even got to talk. Me and you could be talking to somebody, could be recording us, and that's it. We incriminate ourselves because that's just the world we currently live in.
You can't get away with shit these days.
No, then you got AI, you got all these devices that are listening. It's like you really, unless your ass is in the middle of the woods with no type of electricity going on, like you ain't safe.
I wonder where he got the cocaine from to begin with. Like, I'm just like kind of
Oh,
morbid curiosity.
it's gonna be some kind of plea deal to bring down an even bigger fish at this point. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say because like ain't no college student gonna be like a fucking coke like kingpin without getting it from another kingpin. Like it's probably like a larger RICO case that they was like bringing down.
oh yeah, and they about to, yeah, some shit about to go down. But you see, he got denied bail, so depending on where he at, you know what I'm saying, hey, somebody might make a phone call and then that man might not, might not make it to testify in the first place. We've seen these movies before. We know how this kind of shit goes.
I'm telling you, in about 4 or 5 years, it's gonna be a Penn State coke movie.
It's gonna be a Netflix documentary and it's gonna be fucking great. So that takes care of college. What a wild situation in general. Let's go down to high school though. And I posed this question to you because we've kind of talked about it, but I feel like the more shit I see on Facebook with these school groups and these parents and all this other shit, I'm like, let's just have this conversation. In your opinion, is the dress code out of hand or is it overdue for how much stricter it's getting?
Man, you got to give me a frame of reference because, brother, I graduated back in '09.
Well,
That was
so
17 years
nowadays,
ago.
so right now they're heavily cracking down on like the earrings, the hair, ladies wearing yoga pants, crop tops, all that type of shit.
Crop tops? Man, back in our day, your ass would have never gotten away with a crop top to school.
That shit was normalized recently, but now they've gotten they're getting more and more like strict on it as far
You
as like
couldn't even
not
have
allowed.
fucking spaghetti straps as a girl in high school, bro. Your shoulders had to be covered, bro. Let alone your fucking belly. Hell no.
So so what's happening is now all these parents are in an uproar because these school districts are cracking down on what their kids are wearing and stuff. And they all use the same tired ass argument of why are you sexualizing, girls, this, that, and the third. Is like, you're at school. We just had this conversation about Tuskegee University and cracking down on bonnets and do-rags and shit. It's the same fucking thing. You're in high school. You're a young adult trying to get ready for the adult world. So you should act accordingly.
Honestly, I'm gonna say something controversial. I would not oppose to there being a dress code that was pretty much business casual. Like you can't show up to school unless you basically got like polo, slacks, chinos, maybe some nice jeans of some sort.
So what you're saying is just go back to having school uniforms.
I damn near honestly, like if people can't come to a consensus on like what's allowed at school, like you about to have to just wear fucking school uniforms.
Yeah. Let me see here. All right. So I'm going to use insert school district here, not put a name to it. But this particular school district prohibits clothing with profanities, vulgar language, drug and alcohol references, symbols of violence and gangs. Obviously, that should be a obvious thing, but whatever. Gang-related items, no apparel, colors, or insignia associated with gangs and authorized groups. Clothing must cover undergarments appropriately and mainly basic standards suitable for a public school environment. Tops and shirts must not display offensive or prohibited messages. Bottoms must be free of tears or holes that reveal inappropriate areas or violate basic coverage standards. Headwear. Restrictions on headwear indoors have been largely lifted by this particular district. Shoes. Safe shoes must be worn. Specific hazardous footwear can apply. Things of that nature. So that's like a general overview of like some of the dress code changes for some of these school districts.
I still feel like given those restrictions, you can still put together a really nice fit for school.
No, that's the thing. You can, but a lot of these parents still want to go into that kind of like, truthfully, a lot of it is our parents' fault because they started getting strict on dress code when we were in school and they talked about, oh, what about freedom of expression? What about this individualism and all this stuff? And then we give them that. And then they took that shit and ran with it and made it to this shit now. So it's like, the only true middle ground is uniforms.
But then with uniforms is like, you got to pay for that, you know, and that was kind of a point of contention because you got.
So you are correct. However, to play devil's advocate, if you out here spending all that money on all these inappropriate ass outfits you sending your kids to school in, the uniform is cheaper. Because I know for a fact you've seen how much a young lady's pair of jeans at American Eagle cost.
American
can
Eagle
probably
jeans
get-
easily gonna run you $100.
So you could easily get 3 to 4 pair of school uniforms.
I could just hear the parents bitching right now about having to buy uniforms.
I can too, but you know what? Because of my full-time job, and I go to schools like Yates High School that has school uniforms. If they can do it, anybody can do it. And I said what I said, because if fucking Yates got fucking dress code, anybody can. Because them will be the main parents that will be like, man, fuck that. You can't tell my, have you been to Yates High School? Like, guess what? They got uniforms. My Yes Prep schools all have uniforms. There's nothing nowadays. Uniforms to me would be more important than they were when we were younger. I think uniforms now are more necessary than they ever have been in the history of school because of how much more radical the dress code is and how much more, you know, young men and young women are dressing like it needs that level of pullback to kind of reel this shit back in.
I guess for me, because like I haven't seen how high school kids dress in damn near 20 years.
Yeah. So I'm giving you, because of my full-time job, what I see on the daily, going to my various high schools across HISD, Pasadena ISD. Like I'm telling you that the tattoos, like going to a particular high school that's in HISD that I will not name, I have seen 16-year-old, 17-year-old boys with full ass sleeve tattoos, back of the neck tattoos, behind the ear tattoos, like all this type of shit.
The parents are failing.
Just saying. But then it's like what they're wearing too, like the outfits and shit. And I'm like, you can already tell who's associated with who based on what they wear, and there's still no control over that.
That's
so,
I feel like this.
So I'm literally giving you an insider perspective of what I've seen with my own two eyes.
I feel like this is a prime example of giving people freedom and they fuck it up.
This is what happens when you give people enough rope to hang themselves, and they hung themselves, and you didn't pull the rope back and give them a shorter rope.
Yeah, man. Like I said, either have these kids dress business casual or they go back to uniforms. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like school, ideally, in an ideal world, your ass is there to learn. That's just me being idealistic about it.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's the thing. You're not wrong, but I don't know. I feel like it just might be. I'm gonna say it like this. It ain't even controversial. It's the truth of the matter. Private school got it right. There are very few private schools that don't have dress codes and uniforms. There are very few.
The thing is, I feel like inherently with a private school, because generally the parents are paying money for their kids to be there, they're taking the school serious.
So,
and I feel like with public education, right, a lot of these parents, they just send their kids there because it's like an obligation, a way to get them out the fucking house. You know,
I will say that you're right, and I will say this is where the district, and I mean this, the district needs to step up. Because I agree, this is what all the money that these schools bring in for these bonds and all this shit like this. Prime example, LaPorte High School. LaPorte High School's football stadium was $56 million. You can't provide every single high school student with at least their first two uniforms, and then now you have to buy additional uniforms after the fact. Like that type of shit. Even in the military, we get issued our initial issue of all of our stuff. Like, you can't budget your money accordingly to give these kids their first initial, their polo, their whatever it is, their first two. And then, hey, now, if you want to purchase additional, go to the school shop, go to this website, whatever the case might be, or make sure that if it's a polo, it matches these colors. That way you can go get it from Walmart, Ross, Burlington, Marshalls, wherever the fuck you get it from. Like that type of shit. That's a district thing now, in my opinion.
Brother, you know how it is growing up in Texas, bro. All
I
these
do.
motherfucking schools care about is motherfucking football, bro. If
Well,
football is a huge fucking deal, so of course they
true.
gonna shell out the $50 million for a fucking high school fucking football stadium, bro. But these kids can't get free lunch. Like kids are already legally obligated to be in fucking school, but they can't get a free fucking meal.
Yeah. Now, a lot of the districts that I work in, they've been having they've actually since COVID, really, like free lunch has been like a thing like district wide, which I've been proud of and thankful for.
Some districts, not all.
On
Not
my
all.
side of town
Yeah.
specifically, like all of my districts still have free lunch.
My district has free breakfast, but your ass got to pay for your lunch.
But like I've never understood having to pay for food in school.
When we're forced to be there.
Correct. Like, and then I've heard the stupid where you could just bring your lunch to school. That costs money.
Like I
if
said, when kids are legally obligated to be in fucking school, literally being forced to be in school, why are we forcing parents to pay for lunch? Like
we shouldn't be, because even being in the military, if I am staying at a training site overnight, they are now obligated to provide me 3 meals, 2 hots and a cold at the minimum. And I work for the government. Just mind you, I'm just saying. If the military can do it, why the fuck can't schools do it?
I feel like, honestly, man, free lunch across the board would go a long way towards helping out parents and students, for one. Like,
yeah, well, it ain't just that. Can we get some better quality food? Because the school lunch, some of it is straight like cheeks, like straight cheeks.
I feel like school lunch went to shit when Michelle Obama, like, I hate to throw.
See, now I'm gonna say not all, because there are some schools, I'm not gonna hold you. There are some high schools that I've been to where I'm like, yo, this school lunch is better than some fucking places I would go get lunch at. I mean, I'm like, that's crazy to me.
Me personally, having gone to North Shore, I thought we had pretty dope ass lunch.
No, I've eaten lunch at North Shore within the last year, actually. Their lunch, like Barbers Hill bougie. Barbers Hill has Domino's brought in for lunch, like the personal pizzas and shit, like that type of shit. Where I'm like,
I think Baylor High School had fucking Chick-fil-A.
Sterling had a fucking coffee shop inside the fucking library at one point. Like I've seen what this shit looks like. Even Galena Park High School has a pretty bougie looking ass fucking cafeteria with a lot of food options. Like I was hyping shit.
Galena Park. That says a lot.
Well, that the cafeteria inside of Galena Park High School is probably the best thing inside that school, to be completely honest. That whole looks like the newest thing inside the whole school.
Man, I was gonna say, back in the day, Galena Park, boy, shit.
Oh, it's still like that. But like when I was at Lee, the dopest thing we thought was cool as fuck is when we got the motherfucking pasta bar. We thought we was doing some shit. Like we got the pasta bar and we got the cow vending machine that had the Uncrustables and the milk and shit. Boy, you couldn't tell us shit. The amount of Uncrustables that I ate during a week was diabolical because them bitches was $1 per. I was getting the Uncrustable between classes. Like them little bitty, those little things changed everything. Goddamn Fruitopia machines when Volt first came out. Like Volt drinks first came out. Like, bro,
the drinks in that motherfucker. We
thought we was royalty when this shit came out. We was like, ain't no fucking way. We got like, bro, I'm gonna spend my little $1 and get my shit. But that's the thing. Everything was $1, $1.25, $2, shit like that. Like you could get a bottle of water for actually $1. Like nowadays, it's like $4 for a bottle of water. I mean, don't go to a goddamn sporting event. Goddamn regular 20 ounce bottle of water is fucking $9 now. Like go to an Astros game and it's like $8. Like what the fuck?
Thinking back on it, I will say this about my high school. Our snack bar food was pretty fucking good.
Our snack bar food was the shit.
The hot wings,
our motherfucking our baked potato bar was fire. Like, I mean, I could go get the baked potato with the broccoli cheese soup on it with the bacon bits and the cheese. Hey, listen, after a workout, that was it.
We had like 4 different lunch lines. There was literally a line strictly for just literally pizza.
Yeah,
snack bar line.
Who didn't have the pizza line?
The regular
you fucked around it.
Line.
You went and got the motherfucking slice of pizza a la carte because you was like, nah, I need that pizza. And then you had the Otis Spunkmeyer cookies,
the boneless cookies.
The goat of all school cookies. Like it was nothing for you to go to lunch and go back to class with 3 or 4 of them bitches in your pocket. Like
Hey,
straight up.
and then the fourth lunch line, it was kind of like a bougie lunch line where they would do like damn near Southern comfort kind of cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of fucking line that was called, but niggas would really low key
Hey,
walk
that's
out
what
of there
they
with like chicken Alfredo, baked potatoes, and like
that's
just
because they had Miss Keisha back there cooking. That's why. And she put her foot in that shit.
she put all 12
Listen,
toes in that motherfucker.
if you had minority lunch ladies in school, you was living good life. Cause them minority lunch ladies knew what the fuck they was doing. Man, look, stop. I just watched a TikTok about that earlier today to piss me off. I think one of y'all sent that in our chat.
I sent that.
Oh
shit.
yeah. Why everything come with milk? Goddamn strawberry milk.
I gotta ask another motherfucking question, bro. Why the fuck was breakfast literally a fucking sausage pizza, and chocolate milk? Why the fuck are we eating pizza milk for breakfast?
Sir, that was your school because I had French toast sticks, I had cinnamon rolls, I had waffles, I had pancakes. I had a lot of
sausage and gravy biscuits.
Our breakfast, we had sausage. Our breakfast, I ain't gonna hold you. Breakfast at Lee High School was actually pretty legit. Like the only thing I really was missing was a cup of coffee, and I didn't even drink coffee at that time. But the way and the coffee cake, god damn, the coffee cake was so fucking good.
So high school breakfast was definitely decent, but boy, middle school breakfast.
Oh no, middle school breakfast was ass.
It was either some fucking cereal in a box or
the
that
driest sausage biscuit on the planet.
Yeah, or that motherfucking pizza and chocolate milk.
It's like when they gave you that sausage and biscuit, that was like a Popeyes biscuit with the driest piece of Jack Link sausage in the book. Like you took one bite, and you might have needed to get the Heimlich if you took too big of a bite of that motherfucker because this shit was so dry. The dry ass muffin. Like my blueberry muffin shouldn't be motherfucking dry at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no, we didn't start getting good school lunch, honestly, until middle school when we had the snack bar. That when the snack bar became a thing, boy, I was out there spending that allowance.
Listen, that free and reduced lunch, I was like, shit, I can spend my regular money on this shit. I had a green bananas, bro. You eat that shit and your motherfucking teeth feel funny. It's like that shit ain't natural. That shit ain't supposed to be. Why I got a film on my teeth after eating a banana? Like, what the fuck we got going on? Like,
bro, I remember they used to give us like the most half-ass Jello, like red dye 40-ass Jello
with the fucking fruit in it.
Niggas used to puke that shit up after going to recess.
Or the Jello cup, you open that bitch and it's more liquid than Jello. You could shake that shit. And it was like you could drink that shit like it was basically Kool-Aid instead of fucking Jello. So. Yes, we just poked fun at all that stuff. So we'll make a soft transition because this one for me is a lot more personal, but I'm glad that it's more of a thing now. So I asked this question in our chat, and obviously you see an acronym, you're like, what the fuck does that even mean? But what I put in here is simply, why did it take so long for CCMR to become a thing? So for those who are not familiar, CCMR is college, career, and military readiness. So I said that because all throughout our middle school and high school lives, everything was about college. Like nobody gave a fuck about anything else. Like, oh, graduate high school, go to college, do all the things. They didn't give a fuck about trade school. They didn't care about the military. They didn't care about, oh, you want to be a welder? Fuck all that. Go to college. Don't go to fucking trade school. Go to college. Like they did not give a fuck about the other fields. Insert CCMR. And CCMR is an actual position at these schools. So you have your counselors and then you have your CCMR counselor. So they deal with college, career, military readiness, where it's like they advise these children on their options. Hey, maybe you don't like college. Maybe you want to go to trade school and become an electrician, or maybe you want to go to Tulsa Welding and get into HVAC, or maybe have you explored your military options? Like that now, because HISD finally did this, and HISD has a military pathway now amongst their other multiple pathways. And I'm like, the military in general should have always been a pathway option, not something that was looked at as a negative stigma. But for some odd reason, the military has always been looked at as the backup plan, right? And I'm like, in a lot of ways, the military is actually much better of the plan A than college is. because the military can fund plan A, which is college. College can't fund the other way around. You got to pay for college if you don't get a scholarship. You got to get financial aid. You got to get student loans. You got to get in debt to do all those things. But if I go join the military for 4 to 6 years, my college is now paid for. But in the process, I picked up valuable skills. I picked up a trade or a skill already, and I matured, and then I went to school. So in essence, in truth, the military prepares you for college better than high school prepares you for college. Because you got to go through some shit in the military before you become a regular person again. But then when you go back to college now, you're like, oh, wait, I just went through 4 years of insert random military job here. Now I got to lock in because I've been making this money and now I want to make more money. Let me go lock in. Let me go do this. And a lot of people don't think about that. They just think military means I'm going to war. I'm going to shoot shit. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. Let me put y'all on something. I don't get to do this very often, so I'm going to enjoy this. In my particular side of the military, there are over 150 jobs to include aviation, medical, logistics, supply, law enforcement, engineering, all the above, right? I am classified as an engineer. So as an engineer, I do the demolition side of the game. I could have done the geospatial side of engineering. I could have done the structural, vertical, and horizontal version of it. I could have done the heavy equipment operating side of it. I could have done the electrical side of it, the carpentry and masonry. I could have done all kind of different options within the scope of being an engineer, being taught this through the military. In the aviation world, I could have went and learned how to not only work on helicopters, but fly them motherfuckers. If you learned in the military how to fly a helicopter, you know how much money you can make on a civilian side flying private helicopters for people? Like, think about that. If you become a mechanic in the military, you learn diesel mechanic first. Then you come back home and you can learn other shit. And that's more money in your pocket. You can learn HVAC, generator mechanics, construction equipment. You can learn all this shit in the military and then come back on the civilian side and like, damn, I already got this job. Now I can go to college and go do this. And not even talking about like kind of like what my brother does. You can go into supply and logistics and all that type of stuff in the military and come back. Do you know how fast Amazon wants to hire veterans who got a supply and logistics background? They want you post haste. So just think about that. I could go at 17 years old, I could sign a contract and be done with that contract by the time I'm 21 with a whole bunch of skills and a full-on resume and go to college or go straight to work because I already have the skills necessary to go get a job. And I'm just giving you the baseline information. You got people that do like what we call the 25 series, your computer science people. That job comes with a very high security clearance, which means you can literally retire and go get a government job making 6 figures right out the gate. Imagine being 25 making 6 figures.
I wouldn't act right.
Because you went and got a job in the military that gave you not a regular clearance, the step above. That's hard to get. And you got that. And then you have the actual military intelligence field. If you want to go work for the 3-digit people, the three-letter folk, you got all the skills to go do that. Like, you're like, there's so many ways that the military is much more plan A than college is. And I would fight that to anybody. I would tell anybody, if you truly don't have a plan, like if you just tell me, oh, I want to go to college and get my basics done, I would tell you go join the military first. I would. I absolutely would tell you join the military first. Go get an actual skill / job, then come back and go to college. Because if you're just going to college to go get your basics, you're missing the point of college. You go to college to get a degree in a particular field. And if you don't even know what that field is for you yet, go join the military. Go get an actual, go become military police. Go become a dog handler. Go become a vet. You can become a radiology specialist in the military. And people don't know that. You could become a full-on doctor, a lawyer. You could be a firefighter. Like, you can do all the same shit you could do on the non-military side in the military. And then come out of the military and go do that and then some. But for the longest time, we never thought that because we only associated the military with going to war. We never actually did the research and understood, oh, this makes a lot more sense. This is that.
You know, I'm going to take the walk while you was making that motherfucker hot. As somebody who went to college, graduated, what have you, there was a lot of motherfuckers there, me being one of the motherfuckers who was literally just there because that was kind of the expectation of millennials, go to college, get a degree. A lot of us, and I'm going to include myself, didn't know what the fuck we wanted to do. Literally just fucking there, racking up student loan debt, just taking classes just to take classes, changing your fucking major every other semester. Thank God that I landed with my feet, on the ground, managed to make something on my degree, got a great career going. But I'll say this: if you really do not know what you want to do in your professional life, your career goals and aspirations, don't go to college right away. Like, don't just go just to be
Don't
fucking
wait. Don't
going.
waste.
That
Don't
is,
waste your money.
yeah,
Like no, but
do
you're
not
right.
do
Like
that shit.
because if especially in this economy,
And
man, you better go.
bro,
You better go get you a skill. Like
yeah,
what?
because
What
school
better
is only
skill?
getting
What
more
better
and more
skill could you
expensive.
get than letting Uncle Sam teach you a skill? Even if you say, "Hey, I want to be a welder," then go be a welder in the Army, in the Navy, in the Marines. Go do it where you're working on government vehicles, so that when you come back and you work on regular things, you're that much more valuable. Go learn to be an electrician in the military because it's different. Go learn to be a network operating specialist who now can leave the military and go work for AT&T, T-Mobile, any cell phone company, and now your job is to climb cell phone towers making $110,000 a year. Just that fat. People don't realize these. How many people do you know now, Outlaw, that have joined the military and are fucking successful when they retire? And they only do like 7, 8 years.
I feel like every cat that I know, like that I personally fuck with that went to the military, they're well off. Some of them probably more disabled than they want to be, but nobody hurting for money.
No, and our children are taken care of. Like my whole intentions when I took that, when I took my oath was to make sure that my future family will be taken care of. Because of me, my daughter don't even got to pay for college. Her college is completely paid for, 100%. She got everything up to a master's degree paid for, done because of my investment. It's like stocks. What you put into it is what you get out of it. I invested currently now 19 years into this shit to make sure that my daughter ain't got to worry about shit.
I will say this: the cats that I did know that really regretted their military service were the ones who got stuck with like the bull. I'm not gonna say bullshit, like with the MOSs that they didn't fucking enjoy and this and that.
Yeah.
Like that's
And
the motherfuckers
so,
who didn't score
and
high on their ass valve.
well, so that's twofold. And I'm gonna give you, I'm a peel back this curtain. Let me give you the other side of this because if for some odd reason, ladies and gentlemen, you guys don't know, my full-time job is I am a recruiter. That is my job. So let me peel this curtain back for you. When it comes to exactly what my brother just said, the ASVAB score is one thing. It is. But it's about the recruiter that you're working with. Because there are some who care solely about, oh, I'm talking to this cat. Oh, he's number 6. And they totally view you as a number. That's all you are. I don't give a fuck what your job is. I'm going to throw you in a random job. I just want to get you enlisted and across the finish line and get the fuck out of my face. Then you got people like me. And I'm going to give you guys the real game. It's a whole business transaction when I'm sitting down with you because I'm going to get to know you. It's kind of like dating. I'm going to get to know you. I'm going to ask you all the questions. I want to know and I ask this question. Hey, what's your end game? Oh, what do you mean? What do you want to do with your life? What do you see yourself doing? Like, put the military over here for a second. What do you actually want to accomplish in your life? I ask that exact question verbatim the way I just said it. And then they tell me, I write it down. Now we talk about college. Okay, bet. And now we look at this. And then I help them create a pathway based on everything that they told me. I said, this is how we get there. But your ASVAB score is going to dictate this, this, and this. But we got to figure it out from there. So now, once they score whatever they score on the ASVAB, I literally, while they're sitting in front of me, like I got 3 screens here, they got 3 screens at my office. I take all their scores. I plug it into a spreadsheet. I email the spreadsheet to them. Hey, pick your top 5 jobs from this spreadsheet, send it back to me, and then we start going to work. And then I start going off of that list, and I find a job. I'm not choosing your job. Your ASVAB scores are choosing the job for you. If I, for some odd reason, can't find a job from those 5, you built the foundation off the 5 jobs you gave me. You told me what generalized idea of what you're thinking is going to be, and I can start exploring the other 115 options to figure out, hey, I know you wanted this job, but this job is similar to this job and it's available. How do you feel about this? And then I send them a YouTube video, a YouTube short of a description of that same job. So I literally give them essentially all the answers to the motherfucking test before we even get down and finish this process. My soldiers currently call me the money man because all I talk about is how I can help you make money sooner rather than later. And so when my soldiers come back and tell me, hey man, I wouldn't even gotten here if you didn't tell me this, or if you didn't teach me this, or you didn't put me on game about this. That's who I am. I'm the OG in this game. 19 years in, my job is to give you the information that I learned 10, 11 years in. I'm trying to give it to you year one. So that when you 15 years in, you're that much further ahead than where I was at. That's how I do my job on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of them kids that you went to school with, I hate that they dealt with those types of individuals. They would love me.
I mean, to be fair, them motherfuckers are scoring like 20s and 25s on the ASVAB.
Well, at the time, 20s and 25s wasn't getting you in. You know, you need a 31 to be eligible. However, the thing with the ASVAB score that people kind of get misconstrued is you hear the number 31, and it sounds like a really low number. Let's be frank. It does. A 31 is the equivalent of you making a 70 on a regular test in school. So look at it from that perspective. If a 31 is a 70, anything above a 31 is pretty damn good. The average score on the ASVAB right now is 38 to 56. That's the average score. Anything above a 56 is above average right now.
That context, I needed that because I took like an ASVAB like just when I was like considered in the military years ago, and I got like an 85. Brother, the nigga would not leave me alone.
Bro, every branch was knocking your dough down.
Bro, I had to duck and dodge that motherfucker for months. He was like, hey man, you still thinking about it? I was like, bro, like, I got an 85. That ain't that impressive. I guess it really must have been. I could have been a fucking nuclear fucking submarine engineer or some shit. But I digress. We're here now, and I'm happy with what I've done.
Yes, listen. We here. We have no regrets. We have no regrets.
All right? No regrets. Not even one letter.
Let me be fourth. Let me break the fourth wall down for just a moment. My brother and I took very different paths to get to where we are now. But our daughters ain't got to worry about shit.
My child's so fucking happy-go-lucky,
like,
man. Damn living room child.
We have two spoiled Disney princesses. That's what we have. We have two spoiled Disney princesses. We have it tattooed on our chest. They are very spoiled. They feel like going to Target with us is an adventure because they feel like they finna get whatever the fuck they want because they are that level of spoiled.
Man, it's funny you say Target, bro. I went
because I knew you was going this way with it.
I went to HEB earlier, and my daughter was like, "Daddy, is this Target?" I'm like, "No, baby, this is HEB." She's like, "HEB."
So, yeah, and so when you hear us say that and we laugh about Target, you have to understand we're outlining how we grew up. So for our children to think that going to HEB and going to Target and going to all these adventures, things that's normal for them compared to how we grew up, that's a win.
Bro,
that's a win.
Food Town and Cellar Brothers.
I'm trying to look, Food Town, Fiesta, Walmart, like 24-hour Walmart at the time, like Kmart when it was a thing. Like we didn't go to Target, went to Kmart. Like
Kmart was actually kind of live though.
No, it was. Listen, if we went to motherfucking Toys R Us, that's because it was income tax season.
Bro, that is the only reason why.
Yeah, so for us to be able to do these things on a random Thursday, that's how you know we've done something right. We did what our parents wanted us to do, which would be better than them. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, man. Like if my kid asks for a toy in the fucking store, I'm not gonna be like, hell no, I ain't got that. You know better than that. Like, shit.
Oh no, look, I'm quick to say no, especially with the amount of toys she got in this house right now.
I low-key hadn't bought her a toy in a hot minute, so today I was like,
I feel that. You know, I feel that. Every now and again, when I know it's been a hot minute, I'm like, all right, I get you one. But like, mine is one of them every time we go to the place type of people. And I'm like, girl, we here to buy a birthday gift for another kid for a kid party, not for you.
Mine done got to the point where she'll pick out the birthday gift, like whatever our nieces and nephews have gotten for their birthdays lately. Mine done picked it out for them. So, I don't get no input. She'd be like, they should get this.
My favorite part about going to kid parties with my daughter now is that once I tell her what the theme is, she's more concerned about how we dressing because she know we be coordinating. Like me and my baby be coordinating. I ain't gonna even lie to you. We be coordinating, and that's my favorite thing about me and my daughter is how we coordinate. Our wardrobe be matching, or we be close enough. Whereas, like, you know what? I love this. It's like, hey, what? Like we went to our partner Josh's wedding. I was like, man, the way we coordinated with that suit and that dress, I was like, That's what I'm talking about, man. That's
You
my
know,
road.
there's
Actually,
something I would say on the topic of like dressing and coordinating. My daughter really be picking out her outfits for school. I don't say shit. She grab her
listen.
own
I'm in the same
clothes.
boat. I have not. I don't pick her clothes out.
Yeah.
A part of my get her ready routine is, hey, baby, go grab your clothes. She goes in the closet. She grabs her shirt, her dress. She knows where
And
all
be
her jeans
matching.
at. She know where her skirts is at. I'm like, even if it kind of don't match, I'm like, but it's your style. I got to let you learn your own style. So if you feel like you like it, I love it. You know, because at 5 years old, were you picking out your own clothes?
Oh, hell no. Not until
Okay.
I was 14.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, we got 5 and 7, respectively, doing the damn thing. What's the deal, Jess?
Hey, Jess.
I'm proud of you. I'm not gonna put it out there. Just know I'm proud of you. We've been having a great conversation. I'm proud of what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
You know what? So while we're still on topic of school, I guess it's gonna be the whole topic tonight. There's something I saw on TikTok about, I guess, the discourse between buying your kid a new backpack every school year, and I don't. I maybe just because I got the money to do it. Like my daughter went through like 4 backpacks last year. Like,
in one school year,
man,
bro, she rough like that.
To be fair, one of them I broke. One of them I broke myself. Another one, she fucked it up, and the last 2 she just kind of alternated between the 2. She had like rotation between the last 2 backpacks, but like
Okay,
we broke about 2 backpacks. We broke 2 backpacks.
So with Calissa, and you know this already. She's very particular about every year is a new theme. So last year it was Bluey. This year is Hello Kitty, and she gotta have a backpack and a matching lunch kit. How I do
you got to.
Now I'll be replacing lunch kits. She does well with the backpack, so the backpack will last all year. The lunch kit will not. I'm gonna have to buy another lunch kit at some point, but right now we cool. School just started, but like she ain't rough on backpacks. She rough as hell on lunch kits. I don't know what the fuck she be doing with these goddamn lunch kits, but she be rough. I'm like, dog, like just
you know what,
motherfucker. Like
I'll tell you exactly why the 2 backpacks broke last year. This girl had every goddamn keychain and backpack hanger imaginable on her zippers, and
brother, if I had Calissa's backpack right now, she got on the spot where you hold the bag, she got 3 McDonald's clip toys.
Yep,
Last year she had 2 Squishmallows on each goddamn zipper. I'm like, and then she did break the big zipper, like the part you grab. So I had to be ghetto and do the pinch and zip, because I was like, I'm like, no, like I can only imagine what these girls gonna look like in high school with their fucking backpacks and the amount of shit that's gonna be attached to it. I'm be like, baby, you about to get a duffel bag. Keep playing with me.
Yeah. I want to say this girl had about 10 hangers on that motherfucker at one point.
I'm like, fingers crossed she an athlete and she got a duffel bag anyway. So we hoping that we keep it that way. But yeah, so
getting a new backpack every year. Oh.
No. I listen. I feel you. But because of that his comment made me think about something, and it's like a public service announcement to all parents. Don't be afraid to get your child some goddamn throwaway shoes. I don't care how much money you make. And allow me to elaborate. My daughter currently owns 6 pair of shoes that I bought at Walmart. That was like $10 a pair. That's what I mean by throwaway pair. Like, you got the nice shoes, buy the nice shoes, but have you about 4 or 5 pair of bullshit ass shoes so you don't fuck up the good shoes all the time. Like how we used to have PE shoes and school shoes. I live by that concept. When my mom bought me PE shoes, them hoes didn't leave my school locker till the end of the school year. I fully buy, if it's a field day at school, baby, you're not wearing the nice shoes. You better put them motherfuckers on. Like, like I'm one of them kind of parents where I'm like, listen, we ain't got to go spend a arm and a leg on 6, 7, 8 pair of shoes. Hey, that's a child of culture right there. Hey. When you talk about tech decks now, that's the culture thing right there.
Hey, she no ball.
I'm trying. Hey, and they made a comeback. They made a comeback for a little bit. But
No,
That's
go
just
ahead.
me. Like, I agree with just having just having multiple pairs of throwaway shoes, like play shoes, whatever you want to call them. Like shoes that if they fuck up, you're not gonna be mad about. I'm gonna be mad if she fuck up the $90 Skechers on some bullshit. But if she fuck up the $10 Athletic Works from Walmart, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go get you another pair.
Yeah, and, I feel like this kind of ties into something else I've been thinking about because, like, kids know if their parents got money. Like, by the time they get to be 5, 6 years old, your kid has a pretty good understanding of what they can ask for. And a lot of these kids already kind of know their parents ain't got no money. And that's kind of a bad, I guess, precedence to already have in a child's mind. Like, they can't come ask you for $5 for a fundraiser. You're not gonna buy no school pictures. You're not gonna do no extracurriculars. Like, it's just, you don't want to have it in your kid's mind early on that, like, shit, we broke. Because kids know when
Listen,
they're poor.
bro,
Do not be mistaken and think that
and
they don't know that.
And you and I are motherfucking book fair dads. So
Boy, I dropped 6 at the book fair easily.
boy, I think I did 40, 50 last year, and we ain't getting nothing of substance. We got fucking axolotl notebook, a Hello Kitty book.
I got that same axolotl notebook.
Just some bullshit. You know what? No, I got a poster that's in her room right now that she wanted. That's about the only tangible item that we got.
But that's the thing, though. Like,
It'd be like that.
you would hate for your kid to go to the book fair and be like, "Oh no, teacher, I'm not even gonna look at it."
Yeah, like, if she want to get that little glitter unicorn pen because it write glitter or whatever, yeah, I want to be like, all right, I guess we'll get it, knowing you're gonna lose that bitch in 3 days, but whatever. Let's just, let's do it for the plot.
But that kind of ties back into your whole point about having throwaway shoes, knock around shoes, as I call them. Kids are inherently expensive, and you're gonna have to just be okay with just some shit just getting fucked up, torn up, going to waste, what have you. That's just the cost of having a kid, and like, you got to be okay with that. Like, you might buy your kid a really nice fucking jacket, they're gonna get slime on that motherfucker, and it ain't gonna come out. Charges to the game,
bro. Well, you ain't had to say that out loud. But you're right, though.
No,
you're right. That's the problem. You're right.
It happened to me. Like,
slime, Play-Doh, kinetic sand, all that bullshit. Look, this shit right here. My daughter got a frog book, knowing she terrified of frog. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, you don't like that shit. What the fuck you like? No. Like last year, she tried to get like some Captain Underpants books, and I'm like, baby, and I'm trying to be nice. Like, baby, you can't even read yet. like.
But here's the thing though. When you have money for your kid, they have the freedom to express themselves. They will never know what they like or do not like if they never have the opportunity to experience it.
That part. Like, now she wanted one of them little books, like I think it was like National Geographic, and it was like all about the animals and shit. I fucks with that. I got one of them books at the book fair as a kid. Like,
Nat Geo was the shit back in the day.
But I fucked with animals though. I love books about animals. Like, I bought a book on poison dart frogs because I thought that shit was interesting as fuck. So like, I understood what Mr. Gent was saying on his comment just now, because I'm like, damn, I actually did get some of them books with them weird ass animals, and I was like, I'm gonna learn about these animals, even though I'm never gonna own one. But seeing like that, we live in Texas, we see them fat ass frogs shit around here, and knowing that there is literally these bright colored frogs that will kill you if you touch them is crazy to me. Like, that's crazy that if I touch this and it reminds me of Futurama when they was licking frogs for like drugs and shit. And I'm like, bro, you mean to tell me there are animals out here that we can't even touch because we might fucking die? And if I never, as a 11-year-old kid, read a book about poison dart frogs, I would have never known that.
And that's my point. Like, when you have money for your kids, they have more opportunity for exposure and broadening their horizons. And most importantly, I feel like if you don't have money to buy your kids the clothes that they want, they will never develop a sense of style because they're going to always be stuck just wearing the bare minimum of what you could afford to buy them.
I am a notorious Children's Place parent. I will go spend $300 at Children's Place and she will have so many outfits. It's unreal. Because but the problem with my kid is the options. So, and this as well, Outlaw, like right now, she is heavy in the skirts. So I had to go buy the conservative skirts, the skirts with the built-in
shorts.
Yeah, because I'm not finna do the skirt and you know, because little boys be doing dumb shit, and I don't want to have to whoop somebody daddy ass. So we not gonna do that. But you can wear the skirt with the protection on the bottom. You know, I'm cool with that. You know, but yeah, sure, call it a skirt. That's yes, I'm sure that is the proper term. But,
perhaps who knows?
But I know he right. Hey, look, the cheat code books though. Hey, listen.
These kids nowadays wouldn't know what a cheat code is.
They wouldn't know what it is to go get a Game Informer magazine.
And he said Game Informer. This man no
you heard what I said. Like if you ain't never owned a Game Informer magazine in your life, like did you really? Or if you went to GameStop or Game Crazy at the time and bought a fucking Pokemon walkthrough book that was like 90 pages.
Yeah,
like. You really didn't like, you weren't really a gamer, because you know what the modern day walkthrough guides are? YouTube. Now I ain't gonna hold you, like sometimes, like and I'm sure Outlaw, you probably do this shit too. Like when we play some of these games, you be like, how the fuck I get through this shit? And you go watch the walkthrough video and you be like, ain't that about a bitch? And
every now and then, if there's like an actual puzzle in the game,
I gotta be getting my ass handed to me before I gotta go look on YouTube, because I'm really gonna sit there and try to figure this shit out. Like what, like when we played Uncharted as kids, I'm like, hold on now, we're gonna figure, because Nathan Drake was on some shit. But sometimes in puzzles was like, hey bro, or you get the stupidest hint and you're like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like that Uncharted and Tomb Raider are two of the most ridiculous games when it comes to the puzzles, because you're like, why the fuck would I think of some shit like that? Why would I think of some shit like that?
That and Legend of Zelda for one, fucking Final Fantasy games, like
man,
Lost in the motherfucker.
Bro, Final Fantasy, how you ready to throw a goddamn controller at somebody? And then you get Final Fantasy 10 when you got to play goddamn blitzball for the first time with no kind of practice. Like
they throw you in that motherfucker.
They say you got to immediately get into the competition and win, and you got to win that hoe. The fuck?
You can lose, but you lose out on like a really good item.
Yeah, the first time you got to ride a chocobo. Oh, you ain't gonna give me no tutorial. You just gonna put me on this wild ass, big ass, oversized chicken and expect me to be successful. Like, or when we play Battlefield and we play the story mode. Now, oh, you got to go fly this jet. I got to do what?
No,
I don't fly jets on multiplayer. You want me to do this shit in the campaign? No.
Back to the cheat code thing. That's why I could never really get into like the new Grand Theft Autos, because when we was kids, you had the best cheat codes on Grand Theft Auto. Weapons, cheat codes, infinite money, super jump.
You would turn yourself into an automatic 3-star just to get the cops fucking with you.
Yeah.
Hey, NBA Street has some dope ass cheat codes.
Make everybody's head big for no reason. Yeah. What was that for?
Yeah, I don't know, but it was fun. We did it for the plot. But you know what's crazy is like we had a game like Super Smash Bros. It didn't really have necessarily like cheats.
It had unlockables.
It had unlockables that you had to do certain things, which kind of made those games a little bit better because you really couldn't bullshit your way through them. Like you still had to earn that hoe. Like you did. You had to earn that. Well, like when you unlock, because remember when you and I had to unlock Ness, that shit was tough. Was hard. When we unlocked Ness and Mr. Game and Match, that shit was tough. Mr. Game and Match might have been one of the hardest characters to unlock in Smash Bros. But because we both tried for hours to unlock Ness. And when we finally unlocked him, we thought we was accomplishing some shit.
But if you remember, like when we was kids playing like Soul Calibur and Tekken, like unlocking characters, unlocking costumes, you had to do shit.
You had to do some real shit.
You buy that shit like it's DLC.
like Soul Calibur, like you got to beat the game with a trash ass character that nobody wants to play with, and get your ass whooped by Cervantes and Nightmare like 4-5 times before you finally get to the end, like type shit, like or Mortal Kombat. Like, you could see all the combos and shit, but you ain't really have the cheat codes weren't for the story. That was for like the little mini games and shit. But like to unlock characters, nah. But now everything is behind a paywall. You can just buy the ultimate pack and get all the characters. Like I do miss that part, like where you had to actually grind to get some shit.
I miss the grind for like costumes and characters. Like now, like fighting games, you get one costume for free. Everything
and then you got to pay for the rest. You got to pay for the rest. They don't even give you a chance to like do some quests or no other shit like that. Like at least like now, when you play like Ghost of Yotei and Ghost of Tsushima, different story. You gotta legit go through some shit to unlock some dope ass, costumes and shit like that. Like those side quests are actually hard as fuck, and you can't buy them motherfuckers. Like you got to go beat the undefeated
But that
swordsman
gives
that
you a
you.
sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, like or when you go unlock the charms and shit, like you got to really go through some abandoned shit to really get to, like that's some dope ass shit to me.
Yeah, because in Ghost of
Versus like,
Tsushima, like having to fight all the fucking Ronin, the
bro,
motherfuckers was hard.
hey, the first two was fine. It's the last few you was like, wait a minute. Then you got to fight the master at the end. And you're like, wait a minute, this motherfucker kind of good. Like, wait a minute.
Whoever that motherfucker was who was in that cave with the pool of water,
that motherfucker was tough.
I almost quit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey,
I held my own.
So I beat him the first time, but I got lucky. Like if I didn't have my shit to revive myself and have my flaming sword, oh no, I wouldn't have, because he was woof. He beat the brakes off me 60% of that fight. Cause I was like trying to parry and be cool, and I should have just fought regular. I was trying to be cute, and I was getting my ass whooped in the process. DJ Michael B, what's the deal, baby? Welcome back from the birthday den.
This man look tired.
I would say that man looked like he cooked.
Nigga, I'm always tired. So
all right, Kevin Gates.
I live tired. But no, Kevin Gates don't get tired. I know.
I was trying to give you the opposite of what you said.
Nonetheless, I ain't gonna be tired Friday night. So
hell no. Hey,
turn up. I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Friday, so I'm gonna be well.
All I'm saying,
rested.
I got a 4-day weekend.
One of Drake's coldest bars. Don't you ever get it fucked up? Turn up, because that's the fuck we about to be on Friday. Shout out to Whiskey River South. We will be in the building. We gonna be turning the fuck up for their 1 year anniversary. I was there opening night last year. It was phenomenal. I expect nothing less. That's why I continue to wear this cowboy hat, because Whiskey River South has been one of the greatest side quests of my entire summer for all the shit that I've been dealing with. So thank you, Whiskey River South, for all the things you have provided to me, especially last weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Lakers type of three-peat. Shit was diabolical, and I loved every bit of it.
This man is literally a regular at a country club.
I sure the fuck am. I am. And, hey, listen, brother. They built the bitch 22 minutes from my house. Yeah, done fucked up. Hey, Rob.
That's a little too convenient.
It's beautifully convenient, because when you see this how you know you're a regular anywhere you go in general. If you can go somewhere 3 nights in a row and see the same people and y'all recognize each other and y'all dap and y'all like, hey, bro, you like, that's when you know.
Don't know the nigga's name. Don't know
their motherfucking name, but you know their face and y'all done share beers and shit together. You like, yeah. Or you done line dance with them, or you done all the other shit. So DJ Michael B about to learn like 3 more line dances on Friday, because I'm about to teach him 3 more that he about to add to his repertoire. And he gonna be a whole new man after that. It's gonna be great.
I'm about to find my way down to Whiskey River South one of these days.
Brother, I can't wait for the day that you ready to go, because we gonna act a fool. You missing out on a hell of a party on Friday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Friday,
Whiskey River for the past year, dog.
Like Friday is gonna be an absolute cinematic experience. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I hate that you missing it, but Pop's gonna be there as it currently stands. So we're gonna have multiple representations of the family there. But Pop's done been there multiple times. He done been to Latin night and everything with me, so we done turned up multiple times over there.
Look, at least me and you get to go to Nashville together.
100%, and we gonna act a fool. I've been looking at places, and I had a recommendation from some people already.
We'll have to talk about that.
Sir, we going on non-CP time if you can make it.
Speaking of making it, has been on the pod the last 2 weeks.
Hey, we're gonna get there between 9:45.
We are going the same time the podcast start.
Listen, Jess, I'm a black cowboy. I'm a black cowboy who can two-step very well. Very well. Not just, and I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm just letting you know I am a black cowboy through and through. And when I spin you around on the dance floor, I change your life.
Chat, for those who don't know, this man is really serious about it, because like this entire summer, every time I've seen my brother, he has been wearing fucking jeans and cowboy boots and 100-degree Texas weather. And I'm over here wearing hoochie egg shorts. I'm just like, this nigga must be sweating.
I don't know what happened. But I was supposed to enjoy a hoochie daddy summer with my brother. And then for some reason around the month of March, I just really fully embraced my cowboy, which I already was.
Yeah, we trail ride. All 3 of us do.
Do you realize we in Houston?
Speaking of next week is Carla Family Trail Ride in Huntsville. So if you
You would do that on a weekend. I'm not kid free. Cause it's like, damn. Cause I ain't look. I'm overdue for another trail ride. I sure need me another one.
This man sitting in his truck in the driveway
when I
decompressing.
said I got home from soccer practice, sitting in the truck trying to oh, that's all good. You just asked what time it was, so I said the same time the podcast started on Friday. What time does the podcast start?
We're gonna be at Whiskey River by no later than 9:30, 9:45, because it's gonna be packed. The line gonna be wrapped around the building, and we gotta get us a spot. But the guest list looking good though. I'm just gonna say that the guest list looking good. So the entourage gonna be on one, because that's how we do. If you ain't never been out in general, the Cowboy GQ, you don't understand what the fuck's going on right now.
Me and this nigga ain't been out together in I don't know how many years now.
And
other than
listen,
his house on my house.
And this version that he talking about is very, very different, because I'm moving just a little bit different.
What's your favorite trail ride dance? Flex.
I'm about to say right now it's the hottest. It's damn near the hottest dance of the whole goddamn summer, really. Flex is good. I like Slow Wine a lot.
Slow Wine's fire.
Yeah, that I like the song. The song in general. Wanna watch you step and stop. I'm sorry, let me stop. Look,
yeah,
now
Flex,
this
my
motherfucker
song for the past year.
When at Sherrod's birthday party, bro, the whole family turned up to this motherfucker. Like the whole family was flexing. That shit was beautiful. That shit was fucking beautiful. We had a ball. Like we had to start that motherfucker over. We were so live for that shit. So him, his brothers, everybody, like we turned that bitch upside down. That shit was so live.
I wish I could have been there because y'all know how to turn that bitch upside down. DJ.
Man, it was fucking fire. Yeah, I was a big fan of that. So glad you made it. Because we're at this time of the show where we get to change the tempo of it a little bit. We've been talking about everything back to school. So
speaking of that, 1 second. I just did the math. Your ass started first grade 30 years ago.
Fuck you.
Say. Hey, now.
You have to say that out loud.
God damn.
God damn.
You ain't have to put it out there like that. God damn.
No, you think about it, like your ass was literally starting first grade 30 fucking years ago.
Hey. Up the shut fuck. All right. Don't do that. Listen, I already have to live with the fact that my daughter is the class of 2037. Okay. I got to live with that. You know what that means? That's when I retire from the military for 30 years in service. So fuck all that. And fuck you for saying that.
Yeah, 2037 is wild.
That's diabolical as fuck. And I would have never known, except when I was at pre-K graduate. Well, this is the class of 2037. Why the fuck did you say that shit out loud? Why you make me feel that way? You ain't have to make me feel old.
To be completely fair.
Mr. Gent, please don't let me start. Don't let me get you, because I can get you. I can definitely get you.
This nigga Sherrod was just born 30 years ago.
It might be best for you to sit back and sit this one out, my boy. Because there's going to be one of those you're going to cry in the car.
And you, Micah, as well. At least y'all ain't got kids graduating high school already. Like some motherfuckers I know.
You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I was gonna make a comment, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Like, how the fuck you graduated 17 years ago and already got a fucking freshman in college?
All right, man. We ain't calling nobody out on the podcast.
Man, fucking teenage parents. I'm not disparaging any teenage parents as a joke. But for real, some of y'all really got kids already starting college.
Brother, I got this guy at my job. He turned 39 in either April or May. He's a grandfather.
Damn.
You met our dad. He was one at 38. No, maybe younger than that, actually. Tops was like 38.
39 and the grandfather of two. With two different kids.
I got a homegirl. She beat that by a long shot. She became a grandmother at 29.
Oh, fuck no, boy.
Yeah, she had her first kid right after her quinceanera, and then that same child had a kid at 14. So she ended up being a grandmother at 29.
Then y'all want to know why grandparents don't watch their kids no more? Because they still young.
They trying to be outside.
They outside.
That's why the
He
food
said-
don't taste the same no more. The fucking grandparents are too young.
2nd grade, 5th grade, and 9th grade for me. Good Lord.
God damn.
Well, that's what.
First of all, I don't know if you
no,
older
that's
than me
just
or if you younger
no,
than me.
that's a crazy gap. Like you at one point about to have elementary, middle school, high school. Like you ain't about to get no kind of breathing room.
That's actually
actually what?
Me, Ivan, and Cassell are pretty much the same age gap between all three of those. Cassell's 4 years younger than me, and Ivan is 9 years younger than me. So it's pretty close. When I was in 9th grade, Cassell was in 5th grade, and Ivan was in preschool.
Huh.
I mean, and I say that, like, don't get me wrong, Outlaw and I, our sibling age gap is kind of wild too. Like, there's 6 of us, and only one of us is not 30. The rest of us are 30 and above.
I was just about to say, I don't think y'all age gap is that. Your age gap to your last sister.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I went to high school with my twin sisters for 2 years. Like, so, like, that's a thing. Like
I remember DJing your youngest sister's 18th birthday party, and I think I was already 30.
Yeah.
And was like,
brother,
that's fucking wild.
I, as a grown-ass man, was my baby sister's escort to her 8th grade dance because of some stuff that was going on. So, yes, I understand.
Yeah, I'm a whole 10 years older than our baby sister, and I'd be like trying to like think like, damn, what can we relate on? Live in different generations. We didn't watch the same cartoons.
Amongst our sibling group, we have two separate generations amongst our sibling group. Because Gen Z is 29 and under. Right now, they're 29 and under. Millennials are in our prime right now, and then Gen Alpha, whatever the fuck they got going on, but that they ain't got nothing to do with us. So we have 2 generations within our sibling group right now.
Yeah, that makes sense because
our baby brother is like one of the older sides of Gen Z just because of his spring birthday. But the average age of Gen Z is 29.
Okay, so Ivan is Gen Z, and me and Cassell are millennials.
Yeah, so y'all got 2 generations amongst y'all's too.
Yeah, and Cassell was born in 94. Ivan was born in 99.
Yeah, 94 is still millennial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Cassell's definitely millennial, and Ivan is definitely Gen Z because he was born in 99.
He barely.
He totes the line
because the cutoff. But the crazy part is Ivan was 98, wasn't it?
No, the cutoff is 97.
Okay, my bad, 97.
The crazy part though is Ivan grew up with me and Cassell, and Ivan act more like a millennial than Gen Z. Even the music, down to the music he listens to.
That's because he got good brothers. 96 is the cutoff for millennials, by the way. 81 to 96.
Close enough.
Yeah, so we're currently between 30 and 45 years old right now. That's crazy.
Patrick was born 90, Shannon is 93, and I'm 90. So all of y'all are millennials.
That's what I heard. Yeah, literally all of y'all are millennials. Because Gen Z is 97 to 2012, and they're 14 to 29, which is where our baby sister falls in line. Millennials are 30 to 35, and then Gen X is 46 to 61. So our parents are Gen X, we're millennials, and then the cats right behind us are Gen Z right now.
Our baby sister is the same generation as our oldest nephew.
That's true. That's actually true because he's 17.
It's funny. They're actually closer in age than I am to her.
Yeah, no, they're both closer in age than I am to her. They're both far as fuck away from me. I'm closer to 40 than they are to 30.
Damn.
That's the reality. That's the reality. But that's crazy. 14 to 29. Which makes sense why the back end of Gen Z is partying with millennials right now, because they can finally drink. Which is why Gen Zs and millennials are going to flip this fucking world on its head and change the game, because those two generations combined are going to literally feed families. Because boomers are about to be extinct. And I hate to say it that way, but they are. Like, boomers are they're on their way out. There ain't that many left. Like, realistically, boomers got two groups too, which is odd. They got boomers 1 and boomers 2, but they basically go 1946.
First of all, Jess, don't you ever dare ask that again on this podcast.
I'm 37. 37, just turned 37. I'll tell you all day
34 long. Going on 35.
So like
35.
Yeah, so like right now,
I'll be 36 Monday.
Right now, Gen X.
I'll be 35 next Saturday.
What's crazy? So Gen X is our parents and grandparents right now.
Virgo Nation.
Yeah, so Gen X are our parents and grandparents because they're 46
we don't
to
got
61.
time for them Leos.
Yeah, all right.
I tried to sneak it in there while he was talking, and he still heard me.
Please. I'm Gucci.
I tried to sneak it in there while he was talking.
Motherfucker, hey. What would you do without me? Be bored as hell?
There goes that Leo area.
I probably would. I probably would, because I don't really like without you and Josh, I'd be bored as fuck. I would.
That means a lot.
Thank you. And make sure you wish GQ a happy belated.
Oh no, she actually did. She sent me a happy birthday message on the day. Hey,
I was married to a Leo. Y'all the problem.
No, we the prize. Get it right.
Is it? Well,
I said what I said.
I forgot what he's July.
Cancer. July is a Cancer.
Cancer and Leos in July.
You know what's funny about that? Cancer is always the problem, whether it be the disease or the birthday and the personality. So cancer's the problem because it's cancer.
Bro, that's diabolical. I got it. Oh my god, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. That was not what I don't know if you caught that bar you dropped or what you said, but that was the timing of that was terrible. The timing of that is terrible.
Just handle the lightweight. Okay.
The lightweight. Oh, I'm 100% talking about the Kansas. My goddamn daughter is one. Y'all some fucking emotional roller coasters.
Bruh.
Y'all are literally emotional roller coasters. Don't play me.
I love your daughter. Listen, I love
your daughter. And you know how she is.
Was a baby. Good Lord.
Man,
and that's my dog.
I'll say this about my niece, man. The face that she makes when her feelings are hurt. That shit will fucking, man.
That shit will hurt your whole heart.
Like, she be looking so fucking devastated. I'd be like,
she make you feel so remorseful.
Whoever we are with be creating the problem that causes us to set it off.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's y'all.
It's y'all. And I'm gonna be real, because we, and I say we as in the Leos, because we are in Leo season. I'm gonna defend my fellow Leos. We are the only ones that don't revolve around the planet. We revolve around the motherfucking sun. So you motherfuckers can't do nothing without us, because we are the gravitational pull in this bitch. So try again. Except for the Scorpios, because y'all be on fucking Pluto.
Y'all ain't no damn empaths. I know Mr. Gent off screen. Y'all ain't no damn empaths.
At all. He ain't no goddamn empath, at least. Y'all on Cancers are on a spectrum. Maybe some of y'all are empaths.
I thought you meant like the autism spectrum.
Wild. I'm not even
every zodiac is on a spectrum. Like we gonna be real about that, because
I know
with Leos,
it was just the way you said it.
Yeah, but like, cause like with Leos, we get like our confidence can be misconstrued as arrogance, 100%, 100%.
That's two sides of the same coin, my brother.
He said, "Y'all don't know me.
Y'all don't know me on that level. First of all, you better specify GQ and Outlaw, because I knew you when you was a baby before you even knew who the hell I was. Remember that.
I might my business. I think you mean you
said
mind
I
your
might
business.
mind my business.
You been drinking?
He's still in the driveway.
He got to be, because he said I make my. Oh, okay. He changed it to mine. I was like, I'm pretty sure he mean mine his own business, but I'm gonna let him make it, because I sure was finna clown him for his.
I make cancers are different than female. Oh yes, we are.
Male cancers are different from female
cancers. Are different. Okay, than female cancers.
I mean, that's true.
On my driveway.
And female cancers are emotional as hell.
There's a whole lot of space racism going on right now.
I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. I do too much reading in the zodiac.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really gotta know. I really do think in back-to-back months or back-to-back signs, I really do think only Leos and Virgos really fuck with each other. And like Leos and Virgos literally on the spectrum, they're good friends. Like,
yeah,
everybody else got a problem with whatever else. So like, what is
I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah,
because Leo Virgo season sometimes get mixed.
Yeah,
and we'll just celebrate together.
And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Leos, if you're really into that, their resin, or a lot of Virgos, their resin is Leo, and they got traits for both. Like, so Outlaw definitely has traits of both Leo and Virgo.
So you ready to fight? Sure. Hey, it's okay.
My mother's a Leo, so I probably picked up on it from her.
Y'all lucky I'm in this chat. Okay, cool. I get along with everyone. Right, and that's the issue. That's the issue right there.
See, look, my best friend is a Leo. See, and my female best friend knows that too. If she need me, she call me. It's a motherfucking rap, because I'm on their head in a heartbeat.
I will say this.
One of my best friends is female best friend is also a Leo, so we don't, we'll cut for each other in a heartbeat.
I'll say this though, Mr. GQ will attempt to this. Nobody, and I mean Outlaw, you definitely agree to this.
Nobody
is more loyal than a Virgo to their friends. That's a fact.
I would only argue that because of Leos. That's my only argument. It's my only argument.
You got me, you got Outlaw, we both Virgos. Come on now.
That's fine. And you got me, and you've had me for a very long time.
Yeah. Right, because I'm so loyal to you.
And I'm loyal to you.
So loyal to you.
And I've been loyal to you.
See, here's what Leos do. Leos match energy a lot. Virgos are just and to a fault. Virgos are loyal to a fault at that too.
Oh, we are 100. For Virgos, if you got us, you got us. But damn it, if you lose us, that's a wrap. It ain't no coming back.
And that's the thing with Leos. We gonna give you all the emotions right off rip. Like, we're gonna give you the love, the affection, the care, all that shit. And then when you show us that you don't reciprocate and you don't love that shit, we pull that shit back so fast you don't know what the fuck happened.
And we'll be ice cold. I say with Virgos, that's why I say with Virgos to a fault a lot of times, because you will show us who you are, and we'd be like, maybe it was a mistake. So
I don't fit in your pocket, Sherrod. I'm too big for your pocket.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a Leo in your pocket, to be honest.
I'm not a pocket full of sunshine. What the fuck you got going?
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna say this might be kind of biased, but I feel like one of the best months to be born in was August anyways. There ain't no other holidays, so your birthday is a holiday.
That is true. Like, because only other thing you quote unquote celebrate is when you become a parent, you celebrate back to school.
Yeah, like there are no holidays in August to speak of at all. So shit, the whole month is a holiday.
Literally every other month has a holiday of some sort. That's actually wild when you really think about that.
Yeah, we don't get no holidays in August.
Let's just talk about it for a minute.
Even June has 2 holidays. June
if
got
you're a
Juneteenth and Father's
Leo,
Day.
if you're a Leo or Virgo, let's talk about it. If you're a Leo or Virgo, you either conceived on Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, being a holiday baby.
Yeah, I did the math a long time ago. My parents.
I did the math and
Thanksgiving break.
I did the math and I didn't want to. I did not want to think about it the way I thought about it. I was like, this is not okay that I was conceived on Christmas, basically. Like, it's not the way I wanted to think.
I'm gonna ride. Yeah.
Go to bed.
All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm going to sleep.
No, we in that phase of this thing. We about to shut this thing down anyway, but you know, we gotta.
Did y'all by any chance? Because I had a lot to say about this. Did y'all by any chance talk about the cocaine ring?
Yes, we started the show with that.
We did. That was our opening segment.
That was literally the opening soliloquy, and we acted a fool with that.
Let's rewind back for a little bit because I had a lot to say about that. Number one, the person that runs the fraternity, that shit was genius because they wouldn't snitch. Number two, anybody that did that shit under him is stupid. And catch me outside, Micah. Nigga, who was you talking to?
Hey,
okay.
Yo.
And you don't want to catch me outside. Number three. Probably not the best.
Pablo Pledgekavar is diabolical.
It's probably not the best idea to sit here and let everybody know you breaking the law.
Definitely.
I hope everybody that was hazed and was told to do that gets off. But the person that told everybody they have to do it to pledge and become part of that fraternity, I hope y'all get off. But the person that was the head of the scheme, hey, my dog, you should be going away for at least 15 years. I don't want to hear none of this shit. I don't want to hear none of this shit that we heard in a while. Well, putting him in jail is detrimental and this. Nope, I don't want to hear none of that. Because if it was a black person that did it, black person be going away for life. I'm being nice saying 15. You should do 25 to life. Easily.
Facts.
Forcing people to bag cocaine. So, yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, you doing this shit with intent to distribute and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we was absolutely we was having a field day. We was pretty much we was cooking on that topic because it was like, brother. And it went on for 3 years.
And just catch me outside. You can square up, nigga, anytime you're ready.
Well, what the fuck did I walk back into?
I just told Micah to catch her outside.
He ain't got nothing to say. He just living alone. He ain't got shit to say.
Catch me outside. How about that?
He was like, oh, and so it was like, hey, oh, okay. I got you, Ninja. Come correct. I was playing with what?
Y'all, man, look.
Listen, hey, we don't. I told him I didn't believe he cut his hair, and I ain't seen no pictures yet. But Jess, let me defend Micah for a second. He ain't mean no harm in what he was saying. He was just chopping it up because y'all was talking shit. And talking shit is Micah's second love language because that's my dog and I know him. So that's all that was. That's all it was. Because that's also one of my love languages. Talking shit I'm gonna shut up. That's all.
See, Leos and Virgos understand that. Apparently, empath signs don't understand that.
Oh Lord, he took another shot. The boy
there you go with the space race.
All right, Jay Uso. Warning shot.
I couldn't leave without taking a shot about that. Can we talk about Mook? Facts, LO, his mouth stay talking shit. First of all,
you don't call a female. I understand. I don't say it in general, so
we know that. We know if there's three things in the universe that we know, we all gotta die, we all gotta pay taxes, and my brother don't say nigga. He like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio and Django, afraid to say nigga.
Yes. At this point in my life.
I'm not gonna lie, I say it every day.
Put the cup down. Pick the cup up.
Pick the cup up.
I would, but my cup, mine empty, so
I don't keep alcohol in my house. I'm over here just drinking water.
I feel you. When while we wait, we hydrate. Let's drop these closing thoughts. Let me see. Gotcha.
I don't know what she's referring to.
I'll address it offline. Don't worry about it.
All right, closing thoughts, guys. These kids is back to school. Make sure they looking nice and presentable. Don't send your kids to school without, their hair not being cut or braided or what have you. If you got money for, your hair, lash, and nails, you got money for your kids to look nice. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I feel that. DJ Michael B.
Great show. I was a little late. I apologize.
A little. You over there in the drop with Mr. Jen.
Hey, first of all, I told y'all I was gonna be late.
He did.
Of time.
He did.
I did. My cousin's birthday and my birthday's 5 days apart. We had a party last weekend, and today was his birthday, so we went over to meet him, cut cake and all that stuff. But nonetheless, shout out to everybody whose birthdays in August and September. Leos and Virgos, mess with y'all. We're gonna continue to rock. We'll see y'all next week.
All right. It was a topic that we had, and I decided not to bring it up because I decided to use it as my closing thoughts. So my closing thoughts are very simple. Stop complaining about buying school supplies to help these fucking teachers. All right? They taking care of your kids for 8+ hours a day. Yeah, they need some extra computer paper. Yeah, they need fucking hand sanitizer. Y'all want y'all kids to come home being sick and shit? Like, if your teacher got a school supply list, man, just help support that teacher. It's for the whole school year. It's perfectly fine. Like, you got young kids, especially if you got them in literally pre-K through 4th grade. Stop complaining about that bullshit. Go get that big ass bottle of hand sanitizer from the dollar store, from Walmart, where the fuck you got to get it from. Like, go get that computer paper. Go get them colored pencils and crayons, because they finna use all that shit. And if they don't, guess what? Who the fuck cares? Some kid that's a little bit more low income than you gonna have an extra set of fucking colored pencils because you bought extra. Because I'm one of them parents that buys extra. Why the fuck does it matter? My daughter's teacher already, it ain't even been a week of school yet. She sent the snack list. Guess who the fuck going to Costco to buy snacks for the class? I am. Why? I don't give a fuck. You got to take care of the kids. Like, teachers don't make, and Outlaw has put this out there, so I'm not saying nothing new. Teachers don't make a lot of money. They really don't. Even the ones who've been doing it for 20+, they make money, but they don't make a lot of money. Help them out. If your teacher send out an Amazon list, man, look, get them a little something. Like, it's really not that difficult, because truth be told, after 8th grade, you don't really got to worry about it no more, because school supply lists are out the fucking window after middle school. Because high school, you just kind of buying shit just to be buying shit. That's really what it is. Like, you really don't be buying school supply type shit after 8th grade. Like, if you really think about it, you're really not. Like, as far as an actual, like, school supply list. High school, you bring the essentials. A backpack, notebook, pencils, colored pencils, maybe mechanical pencils. Like, you bring the essentials. But, like, pre-K through 8th grade, you have an actual school supply list that you actually, provide and bring shit towards.
I'm going to say something controversial. I feel like the parents bitching about having to buy school supplies for the entire class, you're just selfish. You're just, at the end of the day, you're just a very selfish person. I feel like at this day and age, every parent understands that it takes a village to raise a child. And if you don't want to participate in the village,
that village includes that teacher.
Yeah, like, you're just a selfish person. That's really it.
If you don't want to buy school supplies, homeschool your kid. Oh, you can't because you got to go to work. Oh, okay, so you want somebody else to teach your kid?
Actually, I'm
Then
gonna
he'll-
say something further controversial.
I
I
know.
know since you said the
knew
homeschool
it.
word,
I had to throw that alley up one time.
there is too many people I be seeing on TikTok talking about they want to homeschool their kids. Motherfucker, your desk was in the fucking hallway in school. You are a dumbass. Do not make another dumbass. Some of you people did no.
He made a
No.
you people comment.
Yes, I said you people. What do you mean, you people? The motherfuckers who just are below average on the fucking bell curve, talking about they want to fucking homeschool their kids. Buddy, you need to go back to school your goddamn self.
Everybody ain't able.
Yeah. And there is a certain type of structure that school gives you that your kid not gonna get at home. That's a whole nother tangent, but there 99% of the people who say they want to homeschool their kids don't do it. Just don't fucking do it.
So that's my little rant / tangent on that. And to all of my millennials right now who are going through dramatic and drastic changes in their lives right now, I'm telling you that I love you, and I hope you fully embrace your villain era, because millennials becoming villains is going to change this world. And I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. Millennials becoming villains is going to change lives. It's going to feed families for generations. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it on next week's show, because I have a whole breakdown of this whole villain era that I have entered in at the age of 37. There's more levels to this than just you hear the word villain and you immediately think of something divisive. And then my brother said it in a very eloquent way. He's like, sometimes being the villain is also another word for being the antagonist. And sometimes you got to really go back to your public school days. It's funny we talking about that, and utilize your motherfucking English skills and understand that the antagonist in the story was not always the bad guy.
Media literacy is dead, brother.
But it's okay. We're going to educate them next week. So make sure y'all pull up, make sure y'all show up so we can turn up and do what the fuck we do best. But ladies and gentlemen, as per usual, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we are
Motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens, I've outweighed. When you see me